Physics Frontiers Prize for truly transformative advances in science. Tonight we honor three figures whose ideas have profound implications and applications. They tell me some of these theories even imply that our entire universe is a hologram, projected onto a two-dimensional boundary in space-time. That raises more questions, of course. What is it a hologram of? Is reality all just a movie? And if it's one of mine, who do I ask for? From among the laureates will be chosen the winner of the biggest prize of all, the Fundamental Physics Prize. So please welcome back Juan Maldatena, Nathan Seberg, I beg your pardon, and Edward Wick, along with the 2013 Physics Frontiers Prize laureates.
Physics Frontiers Prize, we will recognize three scientists who have predicted and then experimentally discovered topological insulators. Topological insulators are materials which conduct electricity on the outside, but are insulators in the bulk, in the interior. So, first, for theoretically predicting 2- and 3-dimensional topological insulators, we have Charles Kane.
When I started out in physics, I never dreamed that I would have the opportunity to dress up in a tuxedo and address some of the most distinguished physicists in the world. So what an incredible honor this is. So I would like to congratulate my colleagues, Xucheng Zhang and Lawrence Molenkamp, for their profound discoveries which played a crucial role in making topological insulators become reality. I'd also like to thank the other laureates, Professors Polyakov and Polchinski, and all of the Fundamental Physics Prize laureates who sort of, many of my scientific heroes are among them. I've had a number of good fortune in my career, and one of the things I've been lucky about is the people who've looked after me and helped me out at various stages. And many names come to mind, but I'd like to mention one in particular, Jean Malie. And Jean deserves special recognition because he was my collaborator on the sort of beginning papers on topological insulators. More than that, though, Jean has been my mentor, my collaborator, and my friend for more than 20 years. So thank you, Jean. I would also like to thank my students and postdocs, and I'd like to single out one in particular, Liang Fu. And then finally, most importantly, I'd like to thank my family, Suzanne, Sally, and Alex. I love you. And all of this would not mean as much to me if I didn't have you to come home to share it with. So, thank you very much.
Then, for actually building a material and experimentally observing the quantum spin Hall effect, thus demonstrating the existence of topological insulators in nature, we have Lawrence Molenkamp.
Yes, I'm the experimentalist of this tree. And as people here certainly know, experiments we don't do at home. semiconductor group. And of course, our groups are smaller than the group here. But the work that we've been doing at Westbrook has basically continuously been supported by something like 30 collaborators. So that's a lot of years. I want to mention two of them especially. Those are my senior assistants, Christoph Riemann and Hartmut Buhlmann, who made really major contributions. There's one more name I'd like to mention, and that's my predecessor at Westbrook, Gottfried Landwehr. Landwehr brought semiconductor physics to Westbrook, and he started working in the 70s on two-dimensional electron devices. And this work proved enormously fruitful, and it resulted in the observation by his student Klaus von Klitzing of the quantum Hall effect, which actually was the first application of quantum field theory to solid-state physics. But this led to a Nobel Prize for von Klitzing in '85, and Landwehr used the publicity to get nice new equipment to Westbrook. And one of these things was a crystallograph machine for a semiconductor material named mercury telluride. This is now about 20 years ago, and 5 years ago, we succeeded with this material to show that there's such a thing as a topological insulator. Gottfried Landwehr passed away 6 weeks ago. I think it's really right at this point and place in time to acknowledge this contributions to the field. Thank you.
Finally, for discovering the quantum spin Hall effect and realizing that it leads to quantized conductance on the boundary, we have Shuchen Zhang.
Thank you very much. Wow, this is a tremendous honor for me. And actually, first of all, I'd like to thank the selection committee. Actually, when I was a student growing up, I studied many of their papers, and there was always a moment of weakness where I think whether I should go on in physics or not. And it was their papers that I read and inspired me with the tremendous beauty. So today, we're living in an information society, and physicists or fundamental physics contributed to its very foundation more than 60 years ago. But ever since, it has become more or less a technology-driven field, driven according to the Moore's law. But today, this very Moore's law is hitting a stumbling block, which may threaten the development of the information society. And what we discovered with Charlie and Lawrence is maybe the fundamental physics can contribute again back to the information technology and information society. So I'd like to use this opportunity also to thank my collaborators. These are my students, in particular Andrew Bernabik, Taylor Hughes, and my postdoc, Xiaolian Qi. I also have a very special pleasure that my wife is with me here. In the last year, December 5th, it was our silver anniversary. As the date of a silver anniversary was approaching, I got more and more worried because I cannot think of a good gift for her which will adequately express my appreciation. So just like all physicists, totally absent-minded, maybe still quite involved with my latest work. But just on that day of a silver anniversary, I was informed of the news of the Physics Frontier Prize. So thank you, and not only it's a tremendous honor for me, it also saved my day, our silver anniversary.